Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? 여러분, 이거 졸업할 때 됐지 않을까요? This is the most famous phrase in Korea when someone says, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? 근데 사실은 이 phrase는 조금 어색합니다, 여러분들. So instead, I'm going to teach you some natural and 푹신푹신한 phrases for you to use instead of how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? First, let's look at the question. How are you? 대신에 other questions. Number 1. How's it going? How's it going? This is similar to how are you? 그런데 조금 더 푹신푹신하고 자연스럽습니다. It's a little more natural, softer, and it just feels more friendly. Hi, how's it going? Great. What about you? How are things going? Next. Hey, what's up? Not much. What's up with you? 이거는 친한 친구 사이에는 딱이죠? And 이거는 되게 유용해요. Let me give you an example. I have to talk to you about something. Okay, what's up? I have a problem. Oh no, what's up? This isn't going to work. Why? What's up? 이런 상황이 다 what's up? 쓸 수 있는 거예요. 그런데 친한 친구 사이로 제일 좋아요. I wouldn't use this with your boss or somebody who's at a higher level than you are. Number 3. How have you been? 그동안 어떻게 지냈어? This is great to use when you haven't seen someone for a long time. 근데 it has to be a little bit of a long time. 뭐 어제도 아니고 뭐 지난주도 instead a couple weeks, a few months, even years. Then you can say, hey, how have you been? We've been great. You know, we moved and we're loving the new area. Next, what's new? This is great for maybe yesterday or last week. Instead of a long time, more 최근에, lately. Maybe your friend has started a new project, or maybe they started a new sport like tennis. Then they can talk about that when you ask, what's new? Hey, what's new? Not much. I started a new yoga class. Great. How do you like it? And last but not least, this is my favorite. How's your day going? How's your day going? You can feel the other person caring about you. So it sounds much more friendly, familiar, and soft. 그런데 you have to be careful. How's your day going? 언제 물어볼까요? 아침이 될까요? 밤이 될까요? 오후에 될까요? 사실 afternoon is the best. 오후에 제일 좋아요. 여러분들, how's your day going so far? Next, let's talk about our answers. Number 1, I'm great. I'm good. I'm wonderful. When you compare this with I'm fine, it sounds much brighter and more positive. 훨씬 더 긍정적이고 밝아 보입니다. I'm wonderful. How about you? Next, pretty good. 여기는 중요한 게 하나 있어요. 목소리 톤. If you say, pretty good, 약간 나쁘지 않은 느낌. 근데 목소리 톤 높으면, pretty good, 꽤 좋아. 이런 느낌이 돼요. 그래서 톤 높으면 아주 좋습니다. Next, what's up? Not much, just chilling. Just chilling. 이거 뭔지 느낄 수 있어요? 뭐, 그냥 쉬고 있어. 이런 느낌이에요. So this is a very common answer when you're just at home resting. I might say, not much, just chilling. Why? What's up? Do you want to do something? 이렇게 많이 대답할 것 같습니다. Number 4, can't complain. How are things going these days? Can't complain. 뭔가 좋지도 나쁘지도 않은 느낌이 듭니다. Very chill and peaceful. Somebody who says can't complain is probably a pretty stable person, very steady. Maybe not much going on, or they just don't want to talk about the negative things that are going on in their life. Next, 정말 평범한 하루일 때 어떻게 쓸 수 있을까요? Not bad. Here, I've heard a lot of Korean students say so-so, but instead of that, don't say that. Instead, Not bad. Here too, 톤이 되게 중요합니다. 톤이 낮으면 not bad. 조금 더 it sounds a little negative. But if you raise your tone, not bad. 뭐 그냥 나쁘지도 않고 좋지도 않고 not bad. However, we can also use this as a reaction. And when we use it as a reaction, it can mean very good. Somebody does a trick for you or shows you something special. I saw a magic trick a few days ago. Not bad. That's pretty cool. 이거는 와, 신기하고 뭐 좋다는 뜻이에요. 톤이 아주 중요하죠. And here, our last one. 바쁜데, I don't want to be negative about it. You can say, keeping busy. Keeping busy. 바쁜 근황을 세련되게 얘기하고 싶을 때 딱이죠. And if you're really busy, you could even say something like, I've been hustling lately. I'm really busy with a project. I've been hustling lately. I have 3 tips to actually make you sound like a native when you're using these questions in small talk. Number 1, mirror. This is so important when you're doing any kind of conversation with somebody. If you don't know what to ask, always mirror. Use the questions that they ask you and either create your own question using that or something similar. An example here would be, hey, what's new with you? Not much. Anything new with you? 여기 핵심 단어 뭐였어요? New. So we created a new question to ask back to the other person. 그리고 if someone tells you something, for example, I've been hustling on a new project lately. 여기 어떻게 계속할 수 있을까요? Think about their answer. Choose that 핵심 단어, that key word, and then ask them another question. 새로운 프로젝트 했으니까, what kind of project? Then that's a great way to keep the conversation going and flowing. My second hint is use a why. This is a reason. 기분이 좋으면 TMI를 살짝 뿌려주세요. This adds thoughtful details that makes you seem a lot friendlier. 예를 들면, how's it going? Great, my son just started talking. You're interested in the story of what my son said, right? But, how's it going? Great, how's it going with you? Great. 그치죠? So it can be a little bit awkward if you don't give those extra details. Number 3, read the room. 분위기 살펴봐야 됩니다, 여러분들. Think about it. If you're meeting someone for the first time, do you want to hear their negative story about something that happened in their family or at their work? I mean, maybe, but probably not the first time, right? So make a rule. On the first time meeting someone, positive vibes only. Here, how's it going? What's up? They're more like a hello. So if we want to keep the conversation going, it's better to be positive about what we're saying. Today we talked about different greetings and answers that you can use during small talk. 아주 유용한 표현이니까 외워보세요, 여러분들. And don't forget to watch it one more time and practice that pronunciation. 그리고 여러분들 혹시 아시나요? In my internet lecture, we have even more phrases that you can learn and use in conversation. We talk not only about the phrases, but we also talk about similar phrases, 오늘처럼. When you can use them, 어떤 상황이 맞는지, 그리고 안 맞는지, 발음도 정확히 가르쳐 드립니다. You can become even closer to a native speaker if you check out my internet lecture. Usually quickly or briefly, and this is neutral tone, so it can be formal and it can be informal. Now, I hear a lot of mistakes with favorite because it's a really common word that almost all English students know,